Hey there guys, what's up? Ragtter here, welcoming you to a grinding montage. This is basically going to be about a 10-minute podcast of me just talking over the leveling up of my Pokemon in the Leaf Green Nuzlocke Randomizer Challenge. So I want to talk about that first, because that series is way more fun than any other Let's Play I've tried on my channel. I don't know what it is about this particular one that just seems to have hit it home for me. The Blaze Black 2 LP was pretty okay, but I think a lot of the challenge went out the window because I could just Zerg it. It wasn't a Nuzlocke, and it wasn't even a randomizer. I was just using the Pokemon that it was giving me. And it did give me more than regular Black and White 2 did. But even still, I guess that one just kind of fell flat because the challenge wasn't there. A Nuzlocke is better than a normal Let's Play because it forces you to be a lot more careful and it forces you to take risks. When you fail, you pretty much fail for good, and you have to learn to adapt around that. And actually right here, I said I was going to save this girl for the actual episode, but I accidentally sped up and ran into her. And she's got 3 Pidgeys. It was not a big deal to take her down, though she did almost take out Seath. And you can see me comparing the special defense right here. In the end, I'm having a lot of fun with this. The previous Leaf Green Nuzlocke was okay. I didn't realize until I started playing this with the randomizer on how much I prefer it to just playing through Leaf Green. It adds a whole new element of surprise to it, and that's really the biggest appeal of these randomizer Nuzlockes, is that you'll never know what you'll get until you get it, or what'll come out of the grass, or if you set it that way, what trainers, or what Pokemon trainers will have. So, doing this, it's kind of allowed me to be creative in a way, because I am just one guy. I don't do dual commentaries, and when I do, it's usually on a stream, and it's very rarely my stream. My stream has almost exclusively been my content for the longest time, with the occasional break with a guest or two on. And I like it that way. I like having control of my own content, though I would like to work with other people in the future, and I'm sure you guys would like to see that. One thing I definitely want to look at with this Nuzlocke is getting the timing right, because optimally on YouTube, 10-minute videos are the ones that do the best, but 10 minutes in a Pokemon video doesn't necessarily guarantee that you'll get everything you want in. It kind of cuts into the action in some places if a battle runs too long, or if you're having a bad grass encounter, or if there's just a stretch of nothing, really. So I'm currently tinkering with that. I don't like 20-minute episodes, but 15 seems to be the lucky number, and anywhere between there is generally pretty good. I watch and I study a lot of YouTube analytics, and a lot of Twitch analytics too. I don't enjoy every streamer and YouTuber that I watch, let me put it that way. I have a handful that I love, that I'll always sit down and I'll relax to, and those are the ones that I really like. But then I have a handful that I watch to study, and they have varying subscriber numbers across their various mediums. And I watch their content and I look and I say, why is this getting this many numbers? Why is this getting more? Why is this one getting less? What are they doing differently? So while it is not exactly a difficult part of what I consider this business that I've got here, it is one that I do take very seriously, because I find lots of channels and I watch lots of channels because of that, but I don't watch all of their content. I watch the kind that would relate to me. So, a part-time PokeTuber, for instance, I would watch their Pokemon content, just because I, in turn, make Pokemon content. And I have tried branching out before. I did Demo Reel for a while, and I have a bunch of episodes planned for Demo Reel to bring back. It's just a matter of wanting to do it, and when it's a good idea to introduce those kinds of episodes. Because the views they get are definitely smaller than my other stuff. Like, my guides are hands down my consistently most popular content, and then followed by some of my showdown battles, and then those are all overtopped by a bunch of random videos that I didn't really intend to get very popular, but really are just the stars on my channel for some reason. Like, my mascot, and I would really love to incorporate it into my art somehow. My channel mascot has kind of become Absol and Mega Absol, because this one video I did, and if you're new to the channel, you might not be familiar with it, but it's one of the oldest videos on my channel. You can tell because I haven't got my mic set up properly. I don't know what I'm doing in terms of commentary just yet, and I'm using kind of a cookie cutter team. And it's all in all a fairly dated video by my standards, but people really seem to like it. And it's a video of when X and Y first came out. Like, Pokemon Showdown didn't even have the 3D sprites yet. They were still using the 3D models. They were still using the 2D black and white sprites, and then still drawings for the Mega Evolutions. And the Kalos Pokemon too, as a matter of fact. It was a simpler time. And that video is just me going against 3 different trainers. All of them try to set up their leads on Mega Absol, so it was like a fortress, I think. Basically, they just set up Galvantula with the sticky web, and they try to set up spikes and stealth rocks, and Mega Absol just reflects them all back to it. And they all rage quit within like the first 3 turns, except for one guy who sticks to the end of the battle. It was pretty crazy. And that, for the longest time, was my most popular video. And then there's this one. I don't like this video, for a multitude of reasons. But I was doing a Hearthstone arena run from when Goblins vs. Gnomes first came out. And my draft featured the Foe Reaper, which was obviously a new card. And I don't know why. It still boggles my mind that this particular video has almost 4,000 views at the time of this recording. It's not a heavily edited video. It was kind of just like a arena let's play. But for some stupid reason, people flocked to that video to call me an idiot and call me a dentist who's bad at Hearthstone. And for the longest time, that crushed my confidence. I let that get to me in the worst way. I felt so offended by these people who were just coming in and saying how awful I was at Hearthstone. Like, it was a personal insult. I was like, oh, I'm never gonna upload Hearthstone again! And I got so many dislikes. Like, even now, I think the like to dislike ratio struggles to stay on top. And, like, I have an entire series that's sitting on my hard drive of this Hearthstone arena run. It finished. It was supposed to be like 9 videos. And it was a good arena run too. I went 6 for 3, obviously. And I went for the 6 victories, and then it was the 3 losses. So I wasn't sure how I was going to upload that, but I was going to work it out. And this video just has a stupid amount of views because people would come in, call me an idiot, and I didn't want to do Hearthstone anymore. I stopped playing for the longest time because I was like, no, my feelings are hurt. But I'll tell you, I have learned ever since putting that video out that those comments don't matter. And then those people actually helped me because they did inadvertently bring a lot of attention to my channel. 1, by giving me a very popular video, and 2, leaving comments and disliking and bothering to watch it at all. All that did was help me, so I guess I can't complain too much. But we are drawing on the end. I think at this point I have gotten all my Pokemon to level 20. Oh no, we're nearing it. The next 2 battles should finish it. There's about like 30 seconds left of this video that I'm watching. So I hope you guys enjoyed a little podcast, just me kind of talking and rambling and generally chatting your ear off. And we'll be back next time with the next episode of Leaf Green Randomizer Nuzlocke. Until then, guys, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.